Good morning. We'd like to welcome you to our Lamp of Learning ceremony. If you'll stand while our students process forward. Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Sylvia Brown, and I'm the Dean of the College of Nursing, and we would like to welcome you to our Lamp of Learning ceremony. Isn't it great to see this sea of purple scrubs out in the audience? We're so proud to have our new class join us, and I want to say a special welcome to the parents and the families and friends who are here supporting your loved ones, and looking forward to having your students here with us for the next 2 years as they study all about nursing. So today is one of the most special ceremonies we have, probably the most special one other than graduation for our students who are looking forward to that in a few semesters. But it's really a way of introducing them to the nursing profession and helping them to feel really a part of the College of Nursing. It was just a few days ago that I was welcoming you to the College of Nursing during orientation. So I know many of you have had already a rigorous few days in the college getting adjusted to your new facility that you're in now and all the things that you're going to be facing as you enter into our curriculum. But we're very excited to have you and want you to feel really welcome and a part of our college. The ceremony that we're having today really is a way of introducing you to the nursing profession. And so nursing is actually steeped in a lot of tradition. And many of you probably think of nurses, maybe your parents, or you've seen in some of the old movies how nurses used to look, with white uniforms, white caps, white shoes, white hose. And certainly the uniforms that nurses wear now are quite different. Actually, they're very similar to what you see today. We see most of the nurses in scrubs if they're in clinical settings. Certainly there are a variety of roles for the nursing profession now, which makes it such an interesting profession to be in. But one of the things that we've continued to have as a tradition in nursing is the nursing pin. And so the thing that we're going to talk about today, that you're going to be receiving a lamp of learning pin, is a symbol that we use in nursing. And you'll be receiving your nursing pin, which looks like this slide up here, when you graduate from the College of Nursing in just a few short semesters. Now, this pin was designed by our first class of nursing students who began back in 1960 and graduated in 1964. I think this was a very forward-thinking group of students. I am what we call now a pirate nurse, and I fortunately have one of those pins as well. It means quite a bit to me, and I think it means quite a bit to all of our alumni because of the symbols that it represents. So I want to share with you a little bit about our history and the pin, which not only represents nursing, but our university as well. So as you look at this pin, you see at the bottom it says ECU College of Nursing. Used to, we were a school of nursing, so that's one modification we've made throughout the years. And when the students who actually designed this pin, they wrote a description of it. And I'll try to paraphrase some of what they said. They said that the pin was based on a modified shield of trust. We know that nursing is considered one of the most trusted professions. A Gallup poll that's been done for like the last 15 to 20 years, nursing has always ranked #1 as the most trusted profession, other than the year of when we experienced 9/11, and the firefighters and the policemen were ranked that time as #1. So individuals are putting quite a bit of trust in that you're going to provide quality care for them. In the center, you see the word Soweri. That is the motto for East Carolina University. Our university has been founded on the premise that service is so important. Our nursing profession is a service-oriented profession where you will be providing service for families and loved ones as they go through different health crises, and also in promoting the health of individuals as well. The left-hand corner, you see a globe. And the people who wrote this description said that we go all around the globe and that we provide services all throughout the world. And I think this is, again, a very forward-thinking group, because back in 1960, we didn't have the internet and all the global society that we have today. And certainly we know now all we have to do is click a button and we can talk or communicate with someone anywhere in the globe. So nursing is seen throughout the profession. We have alumni located all throughout the world who are doing wonderful things for us related to health care. In the center, we have the caduceus, which is the nursing symbol, and 1960 when our school was founded. In the right side, we see a book and an ink pot. And so the students at this time said that the book represented the book of knowledge, which we know that nursing is a very knowledge-based profession. We hear the word evidence-based practice now, that we base our practice not just on our beliefs, but on the research and evidence that demonstrates that we're providing correct care for our patients. Also, the ink and quill represents a learned individual, and it also represents the arts. And one thing that makes nursing unique in the healthcare system is that we look at individuals holistically. It's not just the physical symptoms or the biological symptoms that patients have, but we look at the social aspect, the psychological, the spiritual aspects. So we look at individuals from a holistic perspective. And that's very important and what makes our profession really unique in the healthcare system. At the bottom, you see a lamp, and the pen that you'll receive today really is representative of this lamp. And the lamp is really a replica that we think about when we think of Florence Nightingale, who is the founder of modern nursing. The lamp represents service, and there's a flame, which on the pen is a red ruby, which represents a vibrant life. Each of you as students are vibrant lives who are going to make a difference in the world and are making a difference now. And also the individuals that you're going to care for are unique and vibrant individuals that you will be providing health care to. So think about these symbols as you think about entering the nursing profession and what these mean to our profession. And we want you to really consider, as you wear your lamp of learning pen that you'll be receiving today and looking forward to receiving your College of Nursing pen, what these symbols mean, and keep those in mind as you're taking care of patients and families throughout the many years that you'll be in this profession. So now I'd like to introduce Elizabeth Willie, who is going to come share some information with you about our development aspect.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Willie, and I do communications and development for the College of Nursing. And I'm really excited to be one of the first people to get to welcome you to the college. So what I'm going to talk about today is what it means to be joining the Pirate Nursing family, which is what you're being inducted to today. You're being inducted into the profession as well as into this really important family. So you've already started to meet, you know your faculty members, you've met a lot of folks from student services. But what I also want you to know is that actually our college is made up of about 150 faculty and staff members. So there's an accountant, there's an event planner, there's myself who does communications, there's people who do all sorts of things, there are counselors. And all of these people come to the College of Nursing every day as their job is to help you be successful in nursing school. That's really cool. 150 people dedicated to your success. So I just want you to think about that your successes are our successes. And we want you to do a great job and make lots of memories and be really successful and go out and be great pirate nurses when you're done. But all of the resources that you need to be successful are there. You just got to remember to reach out and grab them. So that's what I want you to know, is that in the Pirate Nursing family, we take care of each other. Okay, so an example of that, another very specific example of that is Dr. Brown. You just heard she's an alumnus of the college. One thing she has done every year since 2007, she's made a $10 donation in each incoming student's name to set up the Student Emergency Needs Fund. And so what that means is for each of you, there's a fund if something happens when you're in nursing school, you get a flat tire in your car, or you break your leg and can't get to class. There are funds there for you that if you need some extra help to give you that extra push to get through school, that's there for you. So if you don't mind, let's thank Dr. Brown for her generosity. That's pretty cool. So I think that's a great example of pirate nurses taking care of each other. But there are other examples as well. So we give almost $500,000 in scholarships to students. This year, that's how much we're giving. And that money, a lot of it comes from alumni, and not from really big gifts. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but some people give $5 or $10. And so if you just want to keep that in mind, I know right now when you're a nursing student, it sounds ridiculous for anyone to be asking you for money. But once you get out and do wonderful things like we know you're going to do, think about those alums who gave back for you. And those alums are giving back in other ways as well, not just financially. They're being preceptors, they're being mentors, and even current students are giving back to the Pirate Nursing family. So they are student tutors. They are part of the leadership council that we have within the college. So really, if you take one thing away from today, from what I'm telling you, is just I'm asking you to both give and receive of this family. So when it's your turn to take what we have to give, which is all of those resources and all of those staff members who are there for you every day, take those resources. And then when you have an opportunity to give back, so whether that's running the Pirate Nurse 5K in the spring, or being a preceptor after you graduate, or after you graduate you get something in the mail and it says, give us some money, and it's only, $5 that you have to give, we'll take that too. Whatever you have to give, we're a family, and we just want to really make sure that we're taking care of each other. So welcome. We're so happy to have you all. I'm going to now turn things back over to Dr. Brown and Dr. Peary. You're going to get your pins. So.
The students, I need to give you a few instructions first, as Ms. Boardman's already assisting you with that. So you're going to come up, when your name is called, you will come up on the stage from over where Ms. Hagwood is, and you will walk across the stage and receive your pin from Dr. Brown, and you will exit on this side and return to your seat. And then after everyone has their pin and is back at your seat, we will have you pin each other. And then we will ask the faculty who are in our overflow room to come in and join us at the front of the auditorium to lead you in the ECU College of Nursing Pledge. Okay? All right. So, Joy Akuche. Corey Archer. Margaret Berry. Ayana Blevins. Philip Boone. Courtney Bowden. Keaton Bradley. Mary Hannah Brannon. Jenny Britton. Natalie Capps. Brittany Carter. Haley Annette Carter. Takel Carter. Mariah Cartwright. Sarah Chapman. Lexi Cheshire. Abigail Cozart. Ella Cotton. Kara Cox. Caitlin Cox. Elaine Cummings. Jacqueline Curtis. Dom Dialeo. Catherine Doherty. Tara Durham. Nigeria Edwards. Kendra Fisher. Kelly Forbes. Madison Fountain. Nicole Fry. Landon Fuller. Sarah Faneri. Kaylin Galloway. Dara Gardner. Sydney Garner. Madeline Garretts. Justin Grady. Hannah Green. Lindsay Green. Megan Grogan. Helene Hales. Sharon Hales. Caitlin Hall. John Halterman. Olivia Hancock. Tori Harris. Alize Harry. Amber Herman. Emma Lynn Hicks. Daniel Hill. Susanna Hodge. Kaylee Jimenez. Allison Kemp. Jen Kira. Wendy Curley. Una Kim. Allie Kamisic. Lauren Cochran. Chandani Levani. Jameson Lewis. Danielle Lavolsi. Katerina Lowe. Catherine Lowe. Kennedy McLean. Deja Medley. Peyton Miller. Arian Minton. Spencer Morges. Taylor Nelson. Caitlin Nichols. Jasmine Oates. Mackenzie O'Brien. Lauren Olive. Hannah Orndorff. Christina Ostby. Paolo Payes. Samantha Pattison. Joanna Paul. Regent Perez. Matthew Phillips. Brooke Pike. Deanna Pilkington. Amanda Ponsart. Anna Chandler Powell. Morgan Elizabeth Radford. Kayla Revis. Caroline Robertson. Aaron Rusak. Jenna Russo. Megan Sands. Nathan Scott. Kelsey Sloan. Whitney Smith. Claire Steen. Calissa Struder. Miriam Tete. Ellie Thomas. Travis Toddhunter. Kayla Toller. Amanda Tracy. Amanda Trapp. Brianna Trainer. Autumn Varner. Jose Domingo Vasquez. Razamir Villaluz. Delina Vu. Nicholas West. Jessica White. Mackenzie Wilkins. Danielle Williams. Cameron Willis. Elise Weissing. Catherine Victoria Witcher. Brianna Witherspoon. Bethany Wood. Emily Yarbrough. Caitlin Humans. At this time, I'm going to ask our faculty who are in the overflow viewing room to go ahead and come to the room and come down to the front. And what I want the students to do is, if you'll find a partner, or if there need to be 3 of you in a group, that's fine too. But if you'll please pin each other, you can put it on the same side as your name tag or put it on your lapel. All right, everyone got pinned? Okay, so the pledge is on the screen, so if the students, the faculty are going to lead you in this, so let's do your ECU College of Nursing pledge.
I wanted you to see our faculty that are here that will be teaching you and our parents to see the faculty. We have more. Some of them are probably in meetings or class right now, but I hope that this ceremony has been meaningful to our students and that you're really going to think about the symbols that we talked about today in the ECU College of Nursing pin and what your pin means that you're going to be wearing now as you go into the various clinical areas. Think about service. Think about compassion, caring, trust, all of those things that are so important to our profession, as well as the knowledge base that you're going to be receiving. So we look forward to your many contributions. We're just so proud of our alumni that we have in the college. We have over 8,500 alumni who've graduated from our College of Nursing. They're just doing wonderful things and making a huge difference in health care in Eastern North Carolina, in North Carolina, and around the globe. And we're looking forward to what you're going to contribute in the future. Thank you to the parents and families and friends who are here today. I know that these students are appreciative of your support, and we are as well, because it is a rigorous curriculum, but we know that they're going to be successful. So we hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and please stop by and visit us in the College of Nursing, families and friends, and we will look forward to seeing you, if not before, at graduation, right? Anyway, thank you. So we'll let our students process out, and then our families and friends can join them for more photo ops.